Take us through just how promising maybe or not so this spring season could be.
Yeah, I mean, the downside is when you look at that inventory story, you just mentioned the numbers. After seeing 7 consecutive months of growth heading into the year, we took a little bit of a step back in January. Despite that step back, still a little bit more inventory out there in the market than there was at the same time last year. So buyers out there have a little bit more to shop amongst. At the same time, you're seeing interest rates over 0.5% higher than they were at this time last year. So affordability, obviously, a little bit lower, should lead to some lower levels of home price growth, at least this spring when we look at it in comparison to last year's levels.
Is it really just, Andy, only about rates at this point? I mean, I know the supply is an issue and everything else, but it really does feel like if you had to single out one factor that's holding this whole housing market back, it's this idea that nobody wants to transact buying or selling with rates at these levels.
Yeah, and it's true. And we had the inventory issue even before, right? The genesis of the inventory struggle was actually rates being too low, and we overbought the housing market, which pushed us into deficit territory. So it's interest rates that have driven that inventory. It's inventory that's driving the prices. So it's all combined with one another. But absolutely, interest rates are a key factor in the spring buying season.
Do you think as though the activity that you're seeing or not seeing in single-family housing, coupled with what you're seeing or not seeing in multifamily housing, creates a very difficult dynamic for what the market looks like in the next 6, 12, 18, 5 years down the line in America?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely it does, right? You're looking at the buy versus rent comparison out there in the market, and neither one of them is overly attractive. So buyers out there, renters out there, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place as we move forward. Now, the positive news on multifamily is if you look at new construction, there's a little bit more opportunity there. There's a lot of units under construction, so you may see a little bit of headway there. Single family, not as much opportunity and some deep challenges there.
There's also an interesting point to be brought up about just how far interest rates have to fall before you really start seeing a critical mass buildup of interest. Do you have an idea of the kind of rate that we need to see for not just new home activity or existing home activity to pick up, but also what's going to happen overall with the dynamic and the entirety of housing? Is there a magic number?
I don't think there's a magic number per se. I mean, if you look at what's happened as interest rates have trended higher and lower, you've seen mortgage application volumes trend right along with that, right? So when you look at a 6 3/4 interest rate this year compared to purchase application volumes at a 6 3/4 interest rate last year, they've been very similar. So you're going to incrementally pick up that volume on the demand side on the way down. When you look at supply, there's kind of this magic number thrown out there of 5%. Well, you still have 80% of all mortgage homes that have interest rates below 5%. And so I think you're going to gradually pick up volume on the way down there in terms of sellers. We just haven't seen it trend in the same way, and we haven't seen that hold true yet. So we'll have to see it before we can believe it on the sell side.
Andy, we got just a few seconds left. The metro areas that could be the most opportunity if rates fall.
Well, when you look at what's happening in January of this year, it's the Northeast. That's been the storyline throughout the last 12 to 18 months. The surprising one to me when I look at January was really the West Coast of the United States. Your San Jose's, your San Francisco's, your Sacramento's, Riverside, those types of markets that had really gotten hit hard in 2022. Inventory falling, prices firming up there again, which is an interesting change from what we were seeing last year.